Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to the Path 11 podcast. I am your host, April Hanna, and today I am going to take some time to thoroughly explain what is going on with the Afterlife Awareness Conference and how Path 11 Productions got involved. I'm super excited about attending this event in Orlando, Florida. It's going to be November 1st through November 4th, so I'm curious to know what you're doing. Where are you going to be? Would you like to come down to Florida and hang out with Mike and I and check out this amazing conference with all of these wonderful guest speakers, or maybe you would just like to tune into it sitting in your living room, maybe in your office, watching it along with us in the comfort of your own home, or maybe at your office. The conference is actually being held at the Marriott Orlando Airport Lakeside Hotel. That's a lot of words there, but it's on Augusta Drive in Orlando, Florida. And 2018, this is the year, right? So Mike and I, we were chosen and asked to do this. And when Mike and I commit to something, we go big or we go home. So we decided that if we were going to film this year, we wanted to one-up the production company who filmed this in 2017. And we're actually adding 2 more cameras. There's going to be a 3-camera angle shot. So for those of you who have ever filmed conferences before, you know how that can keep the live stream audience engaged. So you're not just staring straight ahead looking at a presenter, but you're getting a chance to actually see people in the audience and get a couple of different angles. The other thing that we decided to offer Terry Daniel, who is the coordinator and organizer and founder of this conference, is we were thinking, well, we don't want to just offer stuff that's going on in the big room where the cameras are, but what about the other workshops that are happening simultaneously? And there's going to be great information there, so let's throw some audio recorders and let's record the content. It looks like back in 2017, they had maybe about 10 breakouts that they filmed with one, 2, and maybe 2 Q&A panels. So definitely did a great job, but they were only in there in one room. I believe they only had 1 camera. And we are, like I said, not only filming some of these lectures, but we are going to hit every single Q&A panel. And if you go to path11productions.com and click on the Afterlife Conference, we're doing the welcoming, the opening remarks. There's an immediate Q&A panel there. And then this is the fun thing that I am totally going to have a blast filming and doing. I am going to be following people around in the after hours to the hotel bar, and we are going to be capturing some real live conversations, candid conversations that are happening. We're going to get some of the workshop presenters on film in that more casual atmosphere. We're going to be able to ask some one-on-one questions and bring that footage to you guys as well. So really with doubling up the audio plus the video for this live stream, it's going to give you over 25 hours of content. So we have an early bird special that's going on right now, and that's for $99. So that is going to be for a limited time only. The price will jump up to $129. And then the day of, if you are one of those people that procrastinates and you're not really sure if you want to buy the live stream ticket or not, you're going to pay way more. You're going to pay $149. So the offer that we are giving for the early bird is really a great price to snag, especially with all of the hours of content that we are going to have. I wanted to also, if you're not at your computer or on your phone, I want to let you know who is actually going to be speaking. Now, this schedule is a little tentative, right? Because sometimes people's planes maybe don't come in. People can get sick the week of. Maybe we might be moving things around or choosing a different speaker to actually be on film, and then we might move somebody to the audio. But for the most part, you're not going to see a lot of changes in the schedule. So we are going to be down there on Thursday, November 1st, and that is really going to be a few hours starting at about 7:15 at night. We're probably going to go till maybe about 10 p.m. to be able to get the Afterlife after hours. We are going to have the speakers and the Q&A panel. And then the kickoff really is Friday, November 2nd. Our good friend William Buhlman is going to be doing an introduction to out-of-body exploration. And then Austin Wells, we got a chance to interview her. What she's presenting is the Day of the Dead History and Rituals. That is going to be a recording. So when you are on our schedule, when you see live in parentheses, that is actually going to be what is going to be up on the screen. You're going to visually be able to see that. And then when you see something in parentheses that says recording, that's going to be the audio that we will have as well. And then we have Susan Geisman, who we also interviewed, and she's going to be talking about bereavement and mediumship. So a lot of these people that we interviewed actually have books, and that's what we talked a lot about on the podcast during our conversations with them, but they're actually doing some of their real presentations that they also offer, through their workshops and on their website. Then we have an Amy Ochetti. We haven't met her yet, but this I think is going to be really interesting. It's the legal issues at end of life. We have Roberta Moore, what medical professionals need to know about near-death experiences, so that's going to be really cool. And then there's going to be another panel discussion on Friday, conscious dying in the clinical setting. So I really love that, they're not only having mediums there and people that want to talk about life after death, but they are also bringing in the medical profession, which I think is so important, and the scientists to come in and talk about death and dying and the afterlife as a comprehensive whole. So after that panel discussion on Friday, we're moving into that afternoon, and there's Diane Dorby, Death Goes to the Movies. We have Dr. Janet Pidolato, and she is going to give the introduction to the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Kayla Ambrose, which you guys might remember, she was such a sweet lady. She's going to be presenting on a griever's guide to opening a psychic conduit. And we are actually going to be giving away, Kayla sent me three of her books, and as some of you know, we do a contest on Facebook. We're actually also going to do it on Instagram, since she has given us 3 books, and we're going to be giving those away for free. So be sure to be checking our Facebook page. If you haven't liked it already, please go to that. Also follow us on Instagram so you have a chance to win these books. Most of the people that we have interviewed have donated books, so we've been saving them until we were able to make this announcement. So you might even get a chance to win these books before you purchase your live stream ticket, or maybe come in person. And then, moving on to Friday, we have Linda Fitch, Introduction to the Shamanic Dream World. And I love shamanism, so I'm really looking forward to that. And I'll get a chance to be in that room while we're recording that. And then we have Andrew Harvey, who is a keynote, and he is going to be speaking about death awareness as sacred activism. On Saturday, people, it's another full day. I mean, we are working our butts off. We are going to start at 9 a.m. and then we are going to go until about 8:30 p.m. And some of the people that we have there is going to be another opening panel discussion, Heaven, a History, Ann Clark, Research on Life Between Lives Regression, Brant Huddleston, My Journey from Fundamentalism to Freedom, Robert Kopecki, How to Get to Heaven Without Really Dying, Monica Williams, who I love to interview, and I did a book club on her book, It's Okay to Die, Diane Ross, Guided Group Regression, so that should be pretty interesting. Amy Glenn is going to have a pretty fascinating subject, which I think a lot of people would love to tune into, and that is talking to children about death, right? One of the hardest topics I think that parents really have to face. I think that's going to be a really great one. And we also have Suzanne Northrup, How the Dead Communicate with Us. We had a chance to interview her as well. We have Dr. Christopher Kerr, Dreams and Deathbed Visions of the Dying. Kind of reminds me of the Lisa Smart podcast discussion that I had with her. And, she was talking a lot about that subject as well with her book. And then Sunday, November 4th, right at the end, it's going to be a blast. We are actually going to be filming Thomas John. He is a medium. It's going to be a gallery-style audience reading. So you're actually going to be able to see him in action. If you've never been introduced to him before, I have heard great things. We do have him on the schedule to be on the Path 11 podcast, but we haven't aired that show yet, but pretty excited about that. And then there's going to be a beautiful closing ceremony. So again, all of that plus some of the side stuff when we are in between breaks, when we're going to the after hours party. We're going to be pulling some of the audience members aside and getting their take on it, and then also talking to some of the presenters one-on-one. And we are also going to wing it. I mean, we are open for anything to happen here. So we are going to have live chat for you guys to be able to interact with us as well during the live stream, which is going to be awesome. We are bringing our assistant producer down with us, Alexandria, and she is going to be there probably helping us monitor that chat while Mike and I are running around and doing all of this filming for you guys. So there might even be more. That's why we're saying over 25 hours of content. We have no idea what it's going to be like, and we might even be podcasting from our hotel room just to really give you some of our impressions of what's going on and what's happening behind the scenes and all that fun stuff that we're doing. So I am really excited for this. The different topics: death, dying, grief, spirituality, the afterlife communication. I mean, this is what we're about. So I really couldn't be just more excited and pleased and honored that we were chosen to be the production company to come down and actually be able to offer an amazing live stream. So I know that we're not going to disappoint. I really do hope that you guys consider either coming on down to Florida to support this wonderful conference or purchasing the live stream ticket. Again, $99 right now. We don't really know when we're going to take it down. Like I said, we have a set goal in mind. We have a personal goal in mind of how many live stream tickets we would like to sell. And then once we hit that, we are going to be changing the price to $129. And then it will go up to the day of November 1st. Or if you tune in or buy the live stream ticket November 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th, it will be $149. So it's really worth purchasing your ticket now so you can get that wonderful discount. And if you're actually contemplating attending the conference in person, the website to go to is afterlifeconference.com. I know that they still have some tickets left. They are really trying to fill this to max capacity, making it the largest conference this year, and it probably will be overall with our live stream and with those of you attending. And I know that if you sign up for their newsletter, sometimes they are giving a percentage off. If you register, let's see here, I'm going online right now to check out what their price is. They were running some early deals, but it looks like right now, if you want to purchase the ticket, they have the general admission ticket, which includes all conference activities, presentations, including the general sessions, the breakout sessions, evening keynotes, the Sunday audience readings, and the closing ceremony. You also get a continental breakfast and dinner for Friday and Saturday, and 3 no-host cocktail parties. So just so you know, we're filming all of that. And then they have separately priced tickets, which if you just want to come on Thursday for the pre-conference workshops, you can. There is a Thursday evening VIP reception. There is the Saturday in-depth workshops, and then the Sunday post-conference excursion. And you'll be able to get to all of the ticket pricing. They really do have a bunch of different pricing here that you can choose from. It's going to take you to Eventbrite, and the different choices. The general admission ticket they have for $450, and again, that includes your full admission to the entire conference, all the presentations and events. It includes 2 breakfasts, 2 dinners, but does not include the separately priced workshops or post-conference excursion. It also looks like, too, that if you want to be an exhibitor, if this would be a great thing for your business, they have tickets for exhibitors. Just to exhibit only is $325. And then if you want to have the general admission ticket and be an exhibitor, so you probably get a chance you get to eat with the breakfast and the dinners. You also get admission to the conference. That's $575. Then there's the pre-conference workshop with Suzanne Northrup. If you just want to attend hers for $99, it looks like all of their pre-conference workshops, and that is on November 1st, is with Suzanne Northrup, Thomas John, and he is teaching the advanced mediumship skills. I might actually purchase a ticket for that. I would love to get some more training on that. And then there's the pre-conference workshop on November 1st with Linda Backman, and that is also $99. And Dr. Janet Pidolato, Journey into the Egyptian Afterlife, is $99 as well. William Buhlman, if you just want to check him out, $99. And then the Saturday workshops, all individually, are $99. If you want the pre-conference VIP reception fundraiser, Thursday from 5 to 7, that's $250. And the group rate or general admission rate, and they have more info that you can click on there, is $350. So, the live, nothing beats being somewhere live. You get to feel the energy, you get to see the presenters up close. But if that is not in your budget and you want more than just one of these workshops, I'm telling you, people, our early bird pricing is the way to go. $99 for all of that. So if you are at home, you're going to be saving hundreds of dollars. For those of you who really can't dig deep in your pockets right now, if you have some stuff going on, but you really want to get the majority of this conference and watch it at home, I would highly recommend head on over to path11productions.com. That's where you can purchase the ticket. Click on the Afterlife Awareness Conference button there. So I look forward to seeing some of you. I have a feeling some of you are definitely going to be there in person. Can't wait for you to come on up and introduce yourself. Let me know that you have been listening, and I'll be really excited for those of you that purchase those tickets, the early bird pricing tickets. And we will probably be bringing you more information through social media. Check out our Facebook posts. We'll be giving you updates. We will be updating also the tentative schedule in case if there are any changes, so just keep watching for that. And the price is going to go up soon, up to $129, and the day of $149. All right, everyone, I will talk to you soon. Thanks for listening.